So I'm gonna just uh, give a long-term breakdown on the SMC for fetch, as well as on this, like explain the smart money concept that we are trying to follow. So this is the fetch AI daily chart, and aspect is cryptonary. They are trying to enter around this price, 2.35 or 2.38. So they are trying to enter here, which is very close to the daily equilibrium as well, and not too far from the price in any case. So that's their entry price, and they are trying to set the SL just around, just below this level, and at 2.07 to be exact. There's a stop loss was 2.07, so just at the equilibrium on the daily. So if we go back to our 4-hour chart, which you should be following, in a trade like this, we are in the discount zone. Uh, we are trying to enter just above the discount zone. So let's say at 2.37, we have that big order block, and the previous like support from mid March to late March. So that's the support zone they are targeting. We're approaching with the current bearish price action. We are approaching that level, and the stop loss is set below the discount level on the 4-hour, which makes it easier to hold and not get weaked out as well. So we can see that they set the stop loss quite below, about 5% below mm, the discount level, so that possibly they don't get wicked out as well. So I think that's about it for the trade logic. And they are obviously trying to target this bigger order block above the equilibrium on the 4-hour, and above and the premium zone, and possibly a price discovery as well, as per the article. uh, but there are a few things we need to look at on this strategy as well. So if we look at this, so this is the previous weekly low, uh, which is PWL at 2.5 area, and we are currently at a previous daily low level at 2.63. So we might see some support here, so there might be intraday volatility pullback kind of movements going on all around this area, because this is filled with the support. This zone, if we go back, this is a zone filled with support and resistances, and lot of cross movement happened in this area. So price can show similar things around this price again. And we this is a purely long-term trade logic that becomes active when we test this support or the discount zone in any case. uh, the change of character on the 4-hour happened quite early on the 1st of April, and then the price has been bearish with a slightly sideways price action. If we look at it, it has been range bound since, moving around up and down, and there has been long durations of uh, no activity like this around different price levels around 2.7. So we are again at that point, but we are again bearish, because BTC currently as she's seeing a little more bearish push after yesterday's peak. Now if you go back to the hourly chart, it is pretty good as well. They put the discount level on the hourly chart is put at the previous weekly low at 2.5. So this is a possible entry zone, but in this entry zone our stop loss becomes much bigger. So this is 2.07 and 2.5, which means we have a 43 cent, 44 cent, 43 cent stop loss, which is around 20% of the price dropping from there. If we look at it from a strictly loss perspective, this is around 18% stop loss, which is much bigger. Even around from entry, they have set a quite large stop loss around 13%, because this is a longer term positional kind of buy. But we can follow these kind of things as well. So in the shorter time frame, shorter duration, which might give us false signals, we really don't know. But we can look for change of character like this. and especially if this line is confirmed, the discount is confirmed, discount level is confirmed, we can't really be sure of further upside immediately on the early scale, because like we discussed, this is a very uh, it's the complicated zone from previous levels as well. Lot of volatility, lot of sideways movements are there. So these order blocks have already been created, which we are seeing the price getting supported on. So after breaking the equilibrium, the price is getting some support on this level. And remember, we have the previous daily low at this level as well. Again, we have the previous weekly low again. Even if it gets supported in the discount, we'll have this order blocks remaining there and the equilibrium quite close to the price. So shorter term trades might face difficulties in going up, and unless there is a very sudden breakout that is happening. On the short terms of scale based on this price action, it might be difficult to interchange or supplement this to a shorter time frame trade. So that's why I especially mentioned this was Cryptonary's idea, not ours. It doesn't work on a shorter term basis. It's a buy and hold. Even if on perp, if you're buying, you should be willing to hold for at least 15-20 days, and also you should be very much bullish on the prospect of dollar, because this is, we look at the correlation, it is positively correlated to Bitcoin as things stand. So if we apply that and go to the hourly, when this is hourly, is close to 1%, like 100%, 85% correlation. Even on the daily scale, it has a 73% correlation, which is very very high in terms of alts go. And on the 4 hourly, it's even higher. It's correlated 94% at the moment, and that's quite high as well. So we have to be confident of what Bitcoin is trying to do, because this is ultimately a 4 hour trade, in my opinion, that was given by Cryptonary. And we should be confirming this order block. And after the order block is confirmed, we should set on the 4 hourly our equilibrium target of 2.8, and then set the next target of 3.1, the next order block, and then possibly 3.5 at the premium. So there are three stops I would be willing to take, and not like Cryptonary setting a new high or a price discovery target just at the beginning of the trend. So, and also if we look at the color of the bars, they are still bearish. So if we see a conversion of bearish to bullish bar colors, so when the bar colors change from green to blue, green to yellow, like red, and red to green on the smart money concept, that means they have switched from the bullish side to bearish, or bearish side to bullish. So we can look for some confirmation of that again on the price as well. So this order block below 2.4, the discount at 2.2, the stop loss at 2.07, and the target set at 2.8, 3.2, 3.5, respectively, at the premium zone as well finally. And after that, if we think of price discovery is possible based on the BTC price action and the correlation, we can proceed with that as well. So that's, I think, it's a complete picture of the HAI trade, and also a representation of how SMC works. Kindly let me know that's if that's good. Thank you.